A brand that is more and more seen on the airsoft field, which you might not expect to see. The high quality, the clear image and the lifetime warranty makes these red dots and rifle scopes increasingly popular within airsoft. We are, of course, talking about Vortex Optics. A name that is rising to fame within airsoft and whose products can be found on more and more airsoft replicas is Vortex Optics. This American company has been offering high-quality rifle scopes and red dots, binoculars and many other products that are widely used in shooting sports and hunting for quite some time now. Recently, a contract was added between Vortex Optics and the United States Army for their specially developed XM157, a rifle scope with a variable magnification that is equipped with a digital system that automatically shows the rifle scope where to aim at longer distances and taking into account the wind and other factors. Anyway, this may not be immediately interesting for airsoft, but the technique, quality and durability of the rifle scopes and red dots from Vortex are definitely worth taking a closer look at. Within airsoft there are many brands and types of red dots, with different price tags. Experienced airsofters and also starting airsofters are choosing red dots from Vortex in increasing numbers. But why? There are many red dots that are suitable for airsoft. What's the difference? For starters, the quality. The materials used and their finish mean that they not only look amazing, but they can also take quite a beating. Red dots such as the Strike-Fire or the Crossfire, for example, are made of high quality aluminium, which is not very special in and of itself, but they also have a matte anodized coating. This coating ensures that these red dots are corrosion resistant and have a hard and wear resistant exterior. This greatly increases the lifespan. If you compare this with cheaper airsoft aiming devices, they often only have a paint coating that can quickly peel off or be damaged. In addition, as already mentioned, this coating offers a matte finish. This prevents glare, making you less noticeable during airsoft. On top of the fact that the outside is well protected, Vortex products are also resistant to recoil and hard impacts. This ensures that these aiming devices retain their setting or their zero when you use a gas blowback replica, for example. A common problem with standard and cheap airsoft sights is that they have issues holding the zero when recoil or blowback is involved. To offer a good seal against moisture and fogging of the aiming devices when there are temperature changes or shifts, many of the red dots from Vortex are provided with a nitrogen filling and sturdy O-rings. This ensures that no moisture can enter the system, which significantly improves the ease of use and also its service life. This way you can simply use them on a rainy day without having to worry about whether they will break or fog up. What's also striking is that the products are also very well and neatly finished. With this red dot, for example, we see some glue residue and we see that the coating is a bit thicker in some places than others. With Vortex products this is extremely meticulously checked and finished, which also gives these sights a more premium and sleek feel. The next interesting thing? The lenses that Vortex products contain. What you look through, which must of course be of high quality in order to offer the best view and not create any restrictions. Partly for this reason, lenses from Vortex are provided with, among other things, a multi-coating, which ensures that there is an anti-reflective layer on the outer lenses and the light transmission is improved. As a result, these sights offer a clear image without any glare. On top of this, the red dots and rifle scopes that are in a somewhat higher segment also contain a special armor tech coating, which ensures that the lenses are extremely well protected against scratches, oil and dirt, something that greatly enhances the lifespan of the products. If we take the Vortex Strike-Fire 2 for example, we also see that it has a large objective of 30 mm. With this red dot, this ensures that a lot of light can enter and a bright and clear image can be created with a wide field of view. This makes it a lot easier to see the opponent. In addition, the Strike-Fire 2 has a dot that can be set in 10 brightness levels. Added to that, of course, are all the points we've mentioned earlier. What might also be interesting for the milsim players among us, many of the red dots offer 2 modes for night vision. This makes them perfect for use in combination with night vision goggles when playing in the dark. What's also an important point, which you may not immediately realize if you use cheaper airsoft red dots, is the parallax. For viewers who are not yet familiar with parallax, parallax occurs when the eye and the target are not aligned with the aiming device. This can cause the position of the dot or reticle to be wrong, resulting in a deviation of the shots. Something that is counteracted in red dots and rifle scopes from Vortex Optics. This ensures that when you aim, the shot will land where you want it, whether you're looking perfectly straight through your red dot or from a slightly different angle. something that can happen quite quickly in the heat of battle. Assuming everything else is set up properly, of course. This is something that is often not corrected with cheap or poor quality sights, making them virtually useless if you are not perfectly positioned for them. Then we come to perhaps the most determining factor why more and more airsofters choose a rifle scope or red dot from this brand: the lifetime warranty. As Vortex calls it, their VIP warranty. Vortex promises that customers can send them their products when they are broken and will be repaired or even replaced at no extra cost. So you not only buy the aiming device, but also the promise that if it breaks, something can be done about it. There is an important side note here. And to be sure that we communicate the correct information, we've contacted Vortex about this. The warranty only covers accidental damage. So if something breaks when the aiming device is dropped, bumped or similar damage, it is covered by this warranty. But if a lens breaks to the impact of a BB, then unfortunately not. According to Vortex, this is not unintentional. Since as a player you allow others to shoot at you, resulting that the red dot or rifle scope can also be hit. That is why Vortex advises to play with a kill flash or protector so that the chance of an impact damaging the lenses is reduced. To accommodate for this, Vortex has recently developed this kill flash for the Strike-Fire red dot to not only prevent glare from the lenses, but also to protect it. If these precautions have been taken and damage still occurs, Vortex does offer the option for repair or replacement. In short, use your aiming devices sensibly and you will have them for life. All these points mean that the red dots such as the Strike-Fire 2, Spark and Crossfire are increasingly seen on airsoft replicas. If you'd like to experience how these sights and scopes feel, look and what image they offer in real life, then you're of course always welcome in our store. You can bring your own replica with you to see how the aiming devices you have chosen work and feel on your system. Can't wait to get one right away? Then you can visit our website krale.shop, where you can find everything you need to play airsoft in addition to products of Vortex Optics. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time.